What's up guys, CL Liquid here, back with another video. It's been a while, I know. My videos are so spaced out, it's ridiculous, but you know, life happens. Unfortunately, this isn't my full-time job, so I get these videos out very rarely when I have time. But I figure, what better time than the release of the new Google Pixel 9 series. And today, my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL arrived, and I don't know if people still do unboxing videos, but I don't really care. I'm gonna do one just so you can see what you're getting when you get yours. So here we have the Hazel model, which is what I purchased. I did go with the 128 gig model. I don't know if that'll focus. 128 gig because I don't really care about the storage. The few pictures that I take, they all upload to, Google Photos. Then I usually delete them off my phone. I'll occasionally do a video here and there, but not enough that it's going to fill up 128 gigs on my phone. So 128 is fine for me. I understand other people have use for more storage, which is why they make it. Anyway, like I said, this is the Hazel version, the Pro XL. Let's open this baby up. Ooh. And of course, they changed the box, as you can see. It's a lot different than the previous year's box. Supposedly it's all environmental, recyclable. I can't vouch for that. I don't have way tested, but I'm gonna assume that's the case. Let's see, how does this open? Does it slide out? All right, it slides to the side. And there we have it. The inside box. Yeah, I know. Let it drop. Probably immediately broke it. Let's hope not. Let's hope it takes more than that to break a $1,000 phone. But inside the box, you have the phone, of course, and you have a cable. And is there anything under this? Doesn't seem like it. No. So we're down to just a cable now, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. And I really miss the days of the charger brick and the headphones. Even some came with a starter case, like a little clear case that came with it. I remember, I think OnePlus, the first OnePlus, maybe the second one too, came with a case. It was actually a nice case too, but I guess those days are over. We're paying higher prices for the phone, but getting less in the box. And I get it. There's a lot more people with charging bricks laying around, so I guess there's no need to include it. But then they also sell the bricks separately. So they like shrunk the box to save the environment, and got rid of the charger and the headphones. But then they sell those chargers and headphones separately, which means you're sending an extra shipment to someone's house, which is another box and more gas for the delivery. So technically you're not saving the environment anymore. You're just making extra trips. So I don't know. Anyway, here's the phone. Exciting. This peeled off here. I know most people would just rip this off, but for some reason I like to save the packaging. I was hoping I could just, there we go. Slide this out. And there we have it. The Pixel 9 Pro XL in Hazel. It's hard to tell from the camera, like I'm looking through the viewfinder of the camera. It really looks gray, but actually in person, it's more of a, I don't know, I guess a grayish green sort of look. It's hard for me to get the light to catch it. So you probably won't get the full extent of the color until you get it yourself. But here we have the glossy sides, your buttons. Very firm, clicky buttons. Feels like good quality. Not loose and plasticky feeling. No headphone jack, of course. Is that the SIM tray? No, that's the, I believe that's the, whatever it's called, for the antenna. Is that the mmWave or whatever? And then on the bottom we have your charging port, and then there's the SIM tray there. I'm glad they're still including it for the people who still like switching out SIM cards and not having to go through logging in on the website and hoping that it works to transfer your eSIM, which when I first switched over to, I also have an iPhone 15 Pro, and when I first got that was the first phone I had that didn't have a physical SIM, and that was annoying because I have AT&T, and it was like messed up. Their system wasn't working correctly to allow me to switch over SIMs when I got my Pixel 8 Pro. But whatever, let's boot this baby up. The old Google logo. Oh, got a little something different there. I think that's the Gemini symbol, the AI Gemini symbol. So they're just letting you know right off the bat, I guess, that hey, you're getting Gemini whether you like it or not. Which that remains to be seen. I mean, I'm not against the AI stuff like some people are, as far as having it on your phone, as long as it's helpful. But you know, once it gets intrusive, that's a whole nother thing. Let's get started here. All right, let me see. Set up using another device. Not at the moment. So I'm gonna skip. I'll probably just download all this later. I'm just gonna skip through just to get into the phone. Let me log into my Wi-Fi here. Hopefully I remember my Wi-Fi password. It's been a while since I logged into it. Apparently I did, so getting your phone ready. I know I could skip past all this, but I'm gonna let you see the full experience. You can skip past it if you want. Depending on how long this takes, I may cut this part out, but we'll see. Checking network info. I mean, I will say it feels good in the hand. It actually feels better than the 8 Pro. I don't know if that's just because of the change to the more squared off rounded sides, but it does feel a little better. All right, let me sign in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna skip that. We're gonna skip all this stuff and just get into the phone. Skip. I'll reset it later and actually go through it. Blah, 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 accept. Limited warranty. Go. Peace of mind with Pixel Satellite SOS. Coming to select countries. You can message with emergency services if a satellite connection is available and there's no mobile or Wi-Fi network. Available in all countries. Seems like what Apple has. I believe they already have that. On starting with the 13, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Yeah, don't care about any of that. Okay. Getting phone ready, swipe to navigate. I think we all know how to do that. So we can skip, swipe up to home. And there we have it. Woot! That is nice. Welcome to your new Pixel. Appears to be your usual layout. Nothing different here. Again, it's hard to tell on the camera when I'm looking through the viewfinder, so you probably can't see it as well, but the screen is like really nice. It's like the icons are like popping out, which you get on the Samsung phones. But since Google's been working with Samsung, and I think most of the top phone makers now are working with Samsung for their displays. I mean, like Samsung or not, I mean, they've got probably the best displays for smartphones. Let's see, I'm gonna switch this. Where is it at? I guess I'm gonna get into the settings. I was gonna switch this over to off of dark mode so it'll be a little easier to see. All right, so yeah, everything's the usual stuff, nothing different there. Like most people, I'm surprised that they released Android 14 on this. Like usually the Pixels always come out and introduce the newest version. I don't know if they didn't just have 15 ready or because they bumped up the release of the phones this year. Because I mean, normally they're in October, like mid-October, somewhere around there. I don't know if because they bumped up the release of these this year that they didn't have time to get 15 polished to add it to the phones, but it is what it is. I mean, whenever 15 comes out, obviously the Pixels will be the first ones to get it. I did get mine through Google Store, so this is the unlocked version. I always buy my Pixel phones through the Google Store because I like getting the unlocked versions without all the, AT&T bloatware or Verizon, whoever you have. But I like it just to be clean, and plus unlocked helps for like if I ever switch to another phone company, it's easier to switch. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm talking and just doing random stuff. The feed looks about the same. Again, the screen looks great. I mean, you're not gonna appreciate it until you actually see it in person. So here's the weather app. Looks pretty clean. 74, sunny, feels like 74, checks out. Warning expected over the next 6 days. That's a very vague, ominous message. Warning of what? I mean, so 10-day forecast there. Got some icons at the bottom for your wind, humidity, other things. I don't know if you may be able to switch these under settings and put the ones you want in here. I'm not sure, but I'll find that out later. But yeah, it's pretty clean. We'll have to see how accurate it is. See if there's any default apps in here that are worth checking. Fitbit, there's Gemini, Pixel Studio. See, they're still going with that thermometer, trying to make that happen. Like I literally forgot my Pixel 8 even had the thermometer on it. Sign in. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all that now. May do a more in-depth review of that on another video. Right now, I'm just kind of doing a quick little walkthrough. Pixel Studio. Let me guess, sign in. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, doesn't look like you're gonna be able to see much until I sign in, but I mostly just wanted to do the unboxing and kind of jump in and get a first look at it. Everything's looking pretty much like it did on the 8 as far as settings. Battery's already at 66%. 14% used storage immediately. Let's see what I have in here for screensaver, display, navigation mode, colors, adaptive and natural, screen resolution. Let's go in and pump that baby up. I didn't pay over $1,000 to go with a lower resolution. Display, smooth display. Let's see if they have any new wallpapers. Swirling pedals. I don't remember these before, so maybe these are the new ones. What else we got in here? Living Universe. Liverpool FC. I'm not a big football fan, as they call it in the European countries, or soccer over here. I mean, I enjoy watching soccer from time to time, like mostly during the Olympics, but I don't know anything about Liverpool FC or any of the other Arsenal FC. Community lens. I mean, I think these are all pretty much the same. Maybe a few new ones in there, but the rest of these look like the normal stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is Android 14, so there's not a whole lot to show. Like when 15 releases, and I install it, try it out, then I will probably do a follow-up video of the phone running 15. I guess we can try out, didn't mean to hit that. I guess we can try out the camera. Yeah, sure. And save location, top shot, sure. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Pretty good. But I mean, I think we knew the Pixel phones were gonna have good photos. See what else they have in here. Camera shortcuts. Quickly press the power button twice to open camera. Yeah, we know. So we got panorama, night sight, regular photo, portrait, the new Add Me. I don't know if I'll be able to, let's try it out. Let's see. Best in bright and static scene with the, I'm gonna move this. All right, hand off the Pixel and join the scene. Photographer 2, align the frame and take a photo. So I'm going to actually add this in. And let's see what happened. I mean, it's hard for me to say, here's the original, and here's the photo with the can added in. But it's hard to tell, like if I just took an actual real-time photo of these items, or if this was something that was added in later. I mean, it looks pretty clean from just this short example. I mean, obviously this isn't the best of lighting. I'm indoors right now, so not exactly a good representation. I think it likes for you to have good lighting for these. But hey, seems to work. I don't know how often someone will use that. Let's go back out. So that was add me, long exposure. We've already had that before. And then action pan. So the usual. Let's see. It's under settings. Reset all brightness, shadow, focus, shutter speed, ISO. Under video, pan, we got video blur. Create cinematic effect by blurring the background behind your subject and records at 24 frames per second. I think we had that before. I can't remember, because like I said earlier, I don't really take a lot of videos. And when I do, it's normally just like a quick little video of something walking by, or, you know, the kids or something. My kids, not other people's kids. Just to be clear. Night sight. Oh yeah, I forgot they have the night sight video now. It'd be interesting to check that out. Slow motion and time lapse. I don't know what this auto is. Speed, exposure, white balance. And what's under settings here? Night sight, 1080p, bump that to 4K Ultra, baby. Which doesn't matter, I don't know why I'm setting these, because I'm gonna be resetting this phone and setting it up. So all these are pointless for me to set them right now. But yeah, the usual Pixel camera seems okay so far. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you like Pixel photos in the past and you're not going backwards. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or think anything you want to ask about it before you make the decision to buy one, just leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer them. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Just a quick little start up and kind of swipe through, I guess. Not really a walkthrough, more of just a swipe through. But I will talk to you later. Peace.